Alright, welcome ladies and gentlemen to week number 3 of the Dirt Cars. We are racing tonight at Kern County Speedway, first time here, brand new track on the service. It's a little bit tricky. Currently Michael Steele's got the fastest time, Colton Sapansky right behind him. Ben Maul, that number 75 machine, is currently in 3rd, Devin Smith 4th, Steve Lindau 6th, and Travis Lepenis in... Steve Lindau in 5th, Travis Lepenis in 6th. Small field tonight. I'm guessing some of the guys maybe haven't bought this track yet. Not a real big track, 0.33 miles. Check out our race info. Actually here they show track length is actually 0.2 miles, 69 degrees track temp, 32% humidity. Track should stay pretty good. We're going to be 50 laps from this little monster here tonight. Looks like it's going to be a good time. We will go live to our heat races here in 5 minutes. Devin Smith looking pretty strong tonight in that number 95 machine. Let's check, see if we've got everybody's paints updated. I don't see Colton in a car unless he redid his. Yeah, I doubt that is Colton's actual ride. He normally has pretty dope looking rides. There we go. That beautiful number 32 machine of Colton Sapansky. Ooh, hard hit to the outside wall for Sapansky. Thanks everybody for tuning in tonight. If you are looking for some cool merch to support the Dirtkars Series, check out our link in our bio. We've got last season's championship winner of Marcus Swadek. We got a t-shirt design up on the site for him. We got a cup up there. We got some Dirt Cars stickers. We also got some other stuff for the rest of the EFRL team. Tuesday nights we have the FALCONGRAFIX Super Late Model Series. The FALCONGRAFIX Late Model Stock Series. Right after that, we have the Super Late Model Series, sponsored by All the Dirt. On Monday nights, we have Transcendent Designs Xfinity Series. Only 2 races left, and they'll be crowning a champion there. We will go over our current point system. As soon as I find the right button. Current point, Steve Lindahl is leading, Travis Lepanis in second. Patrick Solari jumped up 8 positions after the win last week. Not here tonight. That'll cost him. Marcus Swadek currently sitting in P number 4. Not here tonight. Devin Smith currently in 6th. Devin Smith in 5th. He moved up 6 positions last week. Dwayne Kernahan in 6th. Michael Steele in 7th. Ben Morrow in 8th. Patrick Coluccio in 9th. Colton Sapansky missed the sprint cars last week, dropped 9 positions all the way to 10th. Jeremy Lepanis in 11th. Matthew Setzer tied with him. Curtis Griffin in 13th and Raymond Dunlap in 14th. All right. Heat race is going to be gridding up, and we're getting ready to get dirty. Only 6 cars tonight. It should go quick. Starting on the front row, we got that number 75 of Ben Morrow. Outside of him, Colton Sapansky in the 32. Travis Lepanis, row number 2 on the inside, followed by Devin Smith. Steve Lindahl will move up to that 5th place position with Michael Steele right to the outside of him. All right, Steve. Oh, gotcha. Okay. All right, coming out of turn number 4, it's going to be the 32 and 75 on the front row, setting the pace. Nice and smooth, easy on the throttle. Green flag is in the air. Sapansky jumps out to the lead. Ben Morrow right behind him. Morrow gonna go down low, try to get a good line coming out of turn number 4. First lap, Colton Sapansky. Travis Lepanis pushes a little hard. You really gotta set up early for these corners, otherwise you risk just shooting straight up to the wall. Travis Lepanis looking to make a move, try to take that 2nd place away from Ben Morrow. Ooh, Morrow hard into the wall. Lepanis still battling with Ben Morrow. Devin Smith dropping back a little bit. Sapansky's leading. Ben Morrow, Travis Lepanis, Michael Steele, and Steve Lindau, top 5. Travis Lepanis and Ben Morrow battling side by side as they come out of the corner. Morrow's going to hold on with the advantage. Sapansky's got a comfortable lead, 4 laps to go. Drag race down the front straightaway. Morrow on that high side, still with the advantage. Travis looks like he's just not quite able to get the good run coming off on that low line. Travis falling back just a little bit, final lap. Colton Sapansky on that number 32 machine. Michael Steele trying to work his way up. He's up into 4th. Colton Sapansky is going to take the heat race win. Ben Morrow 2nd. Travis Lepanis 3rd. Michael Steele 4th. Steve Lindau 5th. And Devin Smith. Alright, we will have a quick little warm up here, and then we will get to our A main. Damn it, Dean. Alright, now we're good. I got sound going. Small field tonight. 6 cars. I'm guessing a lot of people didn't want to buy this track yet. They weren't real comfortable with it. It is an odd-shaped track. Colton Sapansky so far is setting down some quick times. Look at that beautiful sunrise over there, sunset. Well, I hope we don't have a lighting problem. I would feel like a schmuck. Alright, starting on the pole, Colton Sapansky, Ben Morrow on the outside of him. Row number 2, we got Travis Lepenis and Michael Steele. Row number 3, Steve Lindau, Devin Smith, and row number 4 is going to be empty because it shows Ray Dunlap and myself, but neither one of us are racing. For some reason, it wouldn't let Ray in the server tonight. Well, maybe Ray did make it in. There we go. Ray did make it in for us. Alright, Colton Sapansky's going to lead us off. Alright, we're going great next time. Bye. Alright, hopefully we don't have a problem with the lights. Green flag's gonna be coming out. A good jump by Ben Morrow on that high side. Drag race coming out down the back straightaway. Sapansky with a good little push. Michael Steele and Travis Lepenis battling hard for that third place. Leaders are starting to step out just a little bit. Michael Steele has passed Travis for third. Steve Lindau looking to make a move to the inside of that 16 machine. Devin Smith rounding out our top 6. And Ray Dunlap shotgun on the field. Ben Morrow following. Easy for me to speak tonight. That 43 machine is looking pretty stout as he's trying to reel in Travis Lepenis in third. Ben Morrow falls all the way back to 6th place. Ben was pretty strong in the heat race. I wonder if he clipped the wall. Steele, Lepenis, Lindau, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th as Colton Sapansky and that number 32 machine has got a little bit of a cushion now over the rest of the field. Just about 2 seconds. Sapansky got into the wall just a little bit there with the rear quarter panel. Didn't look like it really slowed him down at all. Travis Lepenis looking to make a move underneath Michael Steele. Lindau making a move. We're going to be at least 2 wide as we exit the corner, almost 3. Steve Lindau really getting that bottom line to start working. Hey Marcy, how you doing tonight? Michael's holding on to second place right now, but he's got a heck of a battle right behind him with Steve Lindau and Travis Lepenis. Lindau looking to take over that third place from Travis. Drag race down the back straightaway. Ooh, they touch, get into the wall a little bit for Travis. Hear an apology from Steve coming through. A little bit of hard racing there. Steve apologized. I'm doing pretty good, Marcy. We got a good battle going on here tonight. It's a beautiful looking track as long as we don't lose the light, because maybe I didn't know that this track doesn't have night lights. We might finish this thing in the dark and by feel. That'd be interesting. Lindau and Lepenis down low. We got the 5 of Michael Steele up high. They get a better drive in, but Michael's got the power laid down as they exit the corners. After a little bit of damage, Travis has fallen back to 4th, giving it up that position to Steve. Now he's got to hold off that number 95 of Devin Smith. Ben Morrow still back there in 6th. I'm kind of shocked we haven't seen him come back up through the field unless he's got more damage than I think he does. Well, we're halfway through this event just about. I think we'll be all right as far as the lighting goes. These cars are definitely quick and hooked up tonight. Steve Lindau right on the back bumper of Michael Steele now. Michael's moved down low, Lindau's moved up high. One thing with dirt racing, you'll see these guys move around a lot. Sometimes you just gotta find a better line than the other guy and just have to be where he's not. Michael Steele continues to run down low, Lindau up high. Michael's able to hold him off so far. Colton Sapansky has stepped out away from the rest of this field. 4.5 seconds. Lindau's got a slight advantage. He's got a nose to the outside of Michael Steele. It's going to be a drag race down the front straightaway. Lindau's going to have position that time by, taking over second from Michael Steele. Michael trying to battle back on that bottom line. You can hear how much Michael is off that throttle down on that bottom line. He's holding pretty even with Lindau, but can't get a run on him. And we got Lepenis and Devin Smith rounding out the top 5. Michael Steele side by side with the 43 down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Slight advantage. They'll be drag racing down the front line. Lindau. Ooh, Lindau might have went a little high there. Steele and Lindau continue to battle, and now behind them we've got Devin Smith and Travis Lepenis battling side by side for what would be 4th place. Looks like Michael might have found a little something down there on the bottom. Lindau with a slight advantage at the line. Ooh, Lindau sends it in hard, gets real sideways. What a battle. I agree, Marcy. Go, Michael, go. "17 laps to go, side by side still for second." Lindau sends it in real hard, way up on top, almost jumps the cushion. Side by side down the back straightaway into turns number 3 and 4. Lindau's going to get a good drive coming off turn number 4. Lindau's got that thing right on the cushion. Michael gets into the wall just a little bit with the rear. Ooh, Devin Smith pushes hard. He's going to fall back quite a bit off of the 16 of Lapenas. Michael still falling back just a little bit. It looks like the 43 of Lindau securely in second. Now we'll see if he's got anything. He's got 13 laps to try to catch that 32 of Sapansky. Last time by, Sapansky still got quick time, 15:14 to Lindau's 15:37. 4.5 second lead currently. We got 11 laps to go. Will be 10 coming to the stripe next time by. That 43 of Lindau is strong, but not strong enough to catch the 32. Michael Steele is probably one of the fastest cars we had in practice. I think he might have sent it a little too hard, battling with Lindau for second. Nine laps to go for the 32 machine of Colton Sapansky. Haven't had much TV time for that number 32 machine tonight. Hasn't really been contested. Setting down quick times, being very smooth. Seven laps to go. Steve Lindau holding on strong in second. Michael Steele, past EFRL Dirtkars champion, currently sitting in third place. Travis Lapenas in that number 16 machine, JTD Motorsports, currently sitting in P number 4. Devin Smith in that number 95 Mountain Dew All the Dirt B-Mod, currently sitting in P number 5, and Ben Morrow in P number 6. Morrow getting close to going a lap down. Three laps to go for that 32 machine of Colton Sapansky. I do believe this will be Colton's second win this season, both in the B-Mods. All the dirt last lap. Sapansky's just got to be smooth for two corners here. Sends it into turn number 3, high, wide, and handsome. And it's going to be Sapansky at the line, Steve Lindau in second, Michael Steele in third, Travis Lapenas in fourth, Devin Smith in fifth. All right, we'll give these gentlemen just a minute to get up into the booth, and we'll have a quick little chat with them. All right. Finishing in third, that number 5 machine, epic battle with Steve Lindahl, but you're going to come home third tonight, Michael Steele.
What's up, man? Yeah, that was a really fun battle between Steve and just kind of used up my tires trying to get around him on the bottom, and I've been struggling. I mean, as you know, I've been struggling lately, so it's good to just get another podium.
Oh, you were looking pretty good. Yeah, that battle between you and Steve was pretty impressive. What made you decide to go down to the bottom? You were running high before then.
Yeah, I really like being on the bottom. I mean, saw last week I pretty much was in the bottom of the entire race, and if I can find speed down there, then um, that's just kind of where I tend to go to. Trying to run the outside here, and 3 and 4 it's not that bad, but 1 and 2, the exit on where the wall comes up really quick, and it's just so easy to. Um, I think I did push at one point and get into the wall, but yeah, it's so easy to push and just get into the wall if you just kind of just miss your mark a little bit.
Yes, it is. I ran some practice laps here, and I probably spent more time hitting that wall than not.
Yeah, it's a weird one. I mean, it's kind of reminds me of like Lincoln, but a little bit more kind of open corner. Excuse me, but yeah, it's just getting into turn one. It's such a sharp turn that you have to get the car rotated really quickly, but trying to do it side by side is really tough. So I was really happy that we could have a battle like that for 15 laps or however long it was side by side and really not get into each other at all.
Yeah, it was a nice battle, and you guys were close. Probably closer to 20 to 25 laps.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't feel like it was that long, but if so, then yeah, that was glad we could put on a show because the leader obviously walked us.
Yeah, Colton was quick, and I was talking to Colton before the race, and he thought you were going to be dominant here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've just been in a slump ever since, like I said, the tire updates and everything. They've messed with my driving style a lot, and just trying to figure it out again. And hopefully, I can get back to my winning ways. But I mean, like I said, it's just good to get back on the podium.
Yeah, you're definitely been pretty solid this season, Mike.
Yeah, just too many crashes.
All right, bud. Well, let's see. Where are we racing next week with the sprint cars?
I don't even know. I will look real quick. Charlotte. So I mean, man, before we raced at Volusia, Trav and Jer and Larson all kind of jumped into a session of the 410s. I like cars with more horsepower, so kind of learning to drive the 410s because they are so powerful kind of helps me just drop back down to a slower car and be more comfortable. So we ran a bunch of laps at Charlotte in the 410, and I felt really good there. So hopefully the 360 will kind of be the same way.
Awesome.
Shockingly, I still don't like them, but
When we raced the sprints last week, you were doing great until all of a sudden you weren't.
yeah, I was extremely shocked by that. I love watching them, but I mean, kind of know the deal of some. I mean, most dirt late model fans don't like sprint cars, and I'm not really that type of person. But whenever it comes to driving them, it's just a completely different world, and I just can't figure it out. But yeah, like I said, with Trav, because Trav drove 305s in real life, so he has some kind of experience. So he could kind of give me pizza advice, and Larson's pretty fast in them, so they kind of helped me understand what I'm trying to feel. And yeah, I was very shocked that I was running that quick.
Well, trust me, I feel you there. Like, my local track does not run the sprints very often. When we do, we don't run the wing sprints. So I've never really been a big fan of the sprint cars, but I don't hate them, but it wouldn't be my first choice.
Yeah, like I said, I love watching them. They're exciting to watch and everything, and they're fun now that I understand kind of how to drive them. But they're just so different. I feel like with how we road course race and everything like that, I feel like I can drive just about anything. But that's one car that I just never could figure out, and I'm just glad that I'm kind of starting to get the feel of it. They're a different breed of like I said, I don't know how anybody can drive one of those things in real life. It's insane, even on here.
I think they have to be half crazy.
You have to be half crazy to get in a race car, anyways. But yeah, it's full blown. Need to be in the psych ward for that.
Definitely. All right, buddy. We'll catch you back next week. Who do you want to give a shout out to tonight before I let you go?
Oh, they're already in bed, but of course, Marcy and Vivi for always supporting me and rooting me on and everything, and my parents, all my amazing sponsors, you for putting this stuff on, Trav, all the guys at JTD, all my sponsors, like I said, and yeah, on to next week.
All right, bud. We will see you then. Have a good night.
Yep, you too, man. Appreciate it.
All right, finishing second tonight, that number 43 machine, Steve Lindow.
How's it going, Mick?
Dude, doing great. What a battle between you and Michael Steele.
Yeah, we had a hell of a race going on there for quite some time. It was a lot of fun. I couldn't tell exactly where he was, but all I heard was his car and trying to stay trying to stay out of him, but also trying to stay in front of him. And then I happened to look down at the relative once and seen I had like 0.6 or 0.7 on him, and I realized I could finally try to run a different line, and ended up making that work pretty good too.
Yeah, that 43 car was pretty quick tonight. Looked like you did get into a little bit of a pinch with Travis Lepanis early on, but didn't really look like it hurt really either one of you, just a little bit of a scuff.
Yeah, we came out of 4 there onto the front stretch. We had been running side by side for quite a few laps. We had a good battle going, and I think I just got on the gas a little too hard. At least what it felt like is it felt like I got on the gas too hard, and like ass end kicked out a little bit, caught him, and then it kind of like pulled me up into him. I got to go back and watch it, but that's what it felt like happened. Unfortunately, we did get together, which does suck.
Yeah, it's never a good thing, but I know that you guys always race pretty clean and pretty competitively, and I don't think anybody really thought anything of it.
Right. Yeah, hopefully that's how it is, and we can keep it going, because yeah, me and him always have real good races, me, him, Michael, and then trying to catch Colton up there.
Well, after 3 races, I do believe you are still currently our points leader.
Yeah, it's a good thing to hear. I think I have finished second every race this season, so that's not a bad place to be, and try to stay consistent with that if I can't end up pulling off a win, but we'll try to stay consistent with at least seconds, top 3s.
Back into the sprint cars next week at Charlotte. A nice big track for the sprint cars.
Yeah, that's a decent track for sprint cars. I mean, I prefer smaller tracks than just about anything, but we'll see how it goes. Um, I think I can't remember for sure, but I think I finished second last week in them. Sprint cars are kind of hit and miss for me depending on the track, so we'll see how it goes.
All right, bud. Well, congratulations on finishing second. Anybody you'd like to give a shout out to before I cut you loose?
I got to give a shout out to you for putting on these races and the broadcast, putting up with everyone. And then I got to give a shout out to my team over at ADM Motorsports. A lot of good guys, and able to help out when needed.
Awesome. Well, congratulations on finishing second and staying on the point lead.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mick.
Yes, sir. That 32 was untouchable tonight. 4.5 second lead at the end. He saw the green flag and set sail. Colton Sapansky.
Might as well start naming me Bobby Pierce at this point.
Same number, right?
Yeah, same font, same number. That's where I got it from.
That car was wicked fast tonight.
I did not expect to pull away that far and that quick. I figured there would have been a huge battle for the lead, and I probably would have stepped on it and be third at the best. This is my first race here. I had no idea what I was doing when I loaded into the session, and I just know that the slicker the track gets, the better I get. So I am really surprised. I shouldn't be here right now, to be honest with you.
Well,
I got lucky with that heat draw.
Yeah, you did. And I kind of think that's what happened to Ben Morrow. He started on the outside front row, and I don't know if he got into the wall, but he fell to the back and never recovered.
Yeah, I was looking for him. I was like, where's Ben? Like, he was just giving me a run for my money in the heat race and in warm-ups.
Yep.
I mean, I hate it for him, but yeah, I was waiting on everybody to finally either if I burn my stuff up or something stupid. I was waiting for everyone to catch me.
I think with Michael and Steve, those guys spent so much time battling side by side that once they finally did get it ironed out, you were too far gone.
Yeah, I was watching the relative really closely, and I was trying to make sure not to burn my stuff up again as usual. Um, I was running the slider line 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and I think after I found out I got to like 3-second lead, I was like, okay, let's just take it easy, run the bottom, and um, slipped up a couple times on the bottom. Thank God I was so far ahead. If they were right on me, then they probably would have had me taken easily. But no, I am again really surprised with how I did tonight. It's pretty damn shocking. Never been to this track before and managed to pull away that far ahead.
And it's kind of an odd little track.
Oh, it's confusing. My my right knee and my ankle are hurting so bad right now. I was just throttle control. I know it's a huge factor, but I didn't know how to throttle control.
Well, bud, next week we are off to the dirt track at Charlotte with the 360 sprints. Hopefully you'll be able to make it out for that one. You did rebound some tonight in the point standings, but missing last week. You dropped 9 positions.
Yeah, I seen that. That's wild. November 30th. Oh, that's okay. Good. We have 2 weeks.
Yeah, we're off next week for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I was gonna say hopefully, but hopefully, yeah, I should be around by then. Um, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I've ran a couple 360 officials, low car counts, but I'd rather have it be that way because I'm terrible in it. People might actually be able to win on that one. I don't think I'm gonna be able to wax them all in the 360 like I did tonight. Not taking anything away from anybody, but I'm terrible in winged sprint cars. Terrible.
All right, bud. Well, congratulations on your win. Who'd you like to give a shout out to tonight before we cut you loose?
You for the league and for the broadcast. You do an awesome job. Everyone that sponsors the race car and real life and on iRacing. Everybody that comes out and races with us. That's even though there was a low car count tonight, I still think it's pretty cool. That's people who are still spending time in their Thursday night to come out here and race with us. So really appreciate it. And yeah, just the kind community that you guys give off. I love coming back here and feeling welcomed and getting to race clean with everybody.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much. You have a wonderful night, and we hope to see you back next week.
You too, buddy.
All right. We went flag to flag, green flag action tonight. We saw epic battle side by side with Michael Steele, Steve Lindau, side by side battle with Devin Smith and Travis Lepanis. All in all, a great race. I'd like to thank all the drivers for turning out on a Thursday night and just having a good time and being respectful with each other. And we'll see everybody back in 2 weeks. You guys have a wonderful night. This is Mick Olofsson from All the Dirt and the EFRL Extreme Forces Racing League signing off.